This is the Sea Dog with Wrestling Generations, with the top 10 ways Bray Wyatt can return to WWE. Number 1, and this is in no particular order. Number 1, Husky Harris. He goes back to the persona of Husky Harris, but has a little more freedom to do what he wants. I would have to say the best idea would be almost a Dusty Rhodes type character. Maybe not with the dancing, but family friendly, friendly to the fans, a face, that kind of thing. Number 2, and this was suggested by WhatCulture.com, as him coming back as a new Undertaker. This could be the perfect return at Wrestlemania. Maybe John Cena jumps the barricade, calls out Undertaker one last time, down comes a casket, and pops out Bray Wyatt as the new Undertaker. That might not be the best idea, but that doesn't stop WWE. Number 3, he just comes back as Bray Wyatt. Like nothing happens. It's not like WWE's never done that before. Oh, here's a story we're going down with. Yeah, let's just forget that ever happened. Number 4, Bray Dallas. And what I mean here is, he comes back as Bo Dallas's brother. Whether that's he takes the full-on Bo leave, and maybe instead he Bray leaves, and he tries to unite with Bo Dallas, which could lead to a nice feud with The Miz and Curtis Axel. Number 5, a woken Matt Hardy disciple. This is actually something that could actually happen. At a house show in Boston, I believe, Bray Wyatt came out, took care of Tozawa, interfered in his match, or at the end of his match, and then called out Matt Hardy after saying he hasn't been deleted. Matt Hardy comes out and says, "You're gonna change." And then they end up fighting, twist of fate, Bray Wyatt leaves. But not before Matt Hardy suggests joining Matt Hardy. Number 6 and 7, an identity crisis. Number 6 being more of a I don't know who I am anymore, and just kind of a lost vessel, as Matt Hardy might say, needing direction. Kind of the opposite of what he was. Instead of being the cult leader, he's a vulnerable person who could be easily swayed to join someone else. Or he could go with identity crisis and use the old gimmick that's been done a few times but not very successful, of just stealing other people's gimmicks from present and past. So one week comes out to woo woo woo, you know it, and then the week after that he comes out as Hulk Hogan, and the week after that he comes out as something else. Number 8, he returns as Sister Abigail. Brings back whatever was supposed to come out when he was supposed to face Finn Balor. Instead, the viral infection took out him, JoJo, and Roman Reigns, which is kind of weird that it took out him, JoJo, and Roman Reigns. Anyway, that's what we could see there. And he comes out even more crazier and more weird. Number 9, he comes back as a version of himself. Gets creative control of what he wants to do. Even calls himself Wyndham Rotunda, that's his actual birth name. And puts out what he wants to do, and then WWE kind of does what they want with that. But that kind of stuff worked with Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's like, I'm done being the ringmaster, I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's me, turned up to 11. And number 10, and this has been the most spread rumor, is he returns as IRS Jr. Being the son of Irwin R. Shyster, he would return as the actual son of Irwin R. Shyster, but in the gimmick, which would be perfect timing, being April and tax season for those around the world, not in America. It's tax season in America in April.